Hello. Welcome to the stream. Today we're going to be doing what I think we did last time was watching some BuzzFeed Unsolved, which is going to be pretty fun. I just finished taking an exam, so I kind of wasn't in the mindset or the mood to play video games really, but I do feel like watching some spooky stuff, so that's what we're going to be doing. Alright, let's get into it. So the first one that I picked, I'm just like going off where we left off last time. Last time we left off on this, 3 videos from the Pentagon Secret UFO Program. Again, it's by BuzzFeed Unsolved. If you don't know what that is, basically, oh god. Basically, 2 dudes go to spooky places, talk about spooky things. Sometimes they do true crime stuff, but right now we're on like the spooky paranormal stuff because, Halloween is coming up. So yeah, sit back, enjoy, get yourself a warm drink, maybe a blanket, or do whatever you want. I really don't care. And let's get into it.
This week on BuzzFeed Unsolved, we once again tackle the age-old question, do aliens exist? To
If
attempt
it's
to answer that question,
too loud
we'll
or
take
too
a deep
quiet, of
dive
course,
into
let
the
me know.
government's newly uncovered Advanced Aerospace Threat Identification Program. And in
My dog
particular,
is currently on
we'll
my bed.
examine some recent video evidence that has emerged from the program, and it's good footage.
Is it some good stuff?
I
You
think,
got your little peepers on it?
dare I say, is it undeniable?
I have to say this every single time we do an episode about aliens, but I do believe in aliens.
And I have to say this every time as well, he believes in aliens, but in a very boring way.
I just don't think they're bipedal. I think they're probably clouds or a little bacteria.
Oh yeah, for
They're
sure.
intelligent.
Do you think they have belly buttons?
Not gonna play this game with you. I'm not. I refuse.
All right. So, I mean, I do believe in aliens. The universe is, it goes on for so long. There's gotta at least be some form of other living organism out there. Like, there's gotta be, you know? But that's just me.
I know what you're trying to do right now.
Just
I just wanna know if you
scientifically,
think they have belly
there's a
buttons.
good chance there
Open and
is.
silent. We're gonna get into
Like,
it.
what are the chances of us
In
being the
2007,
only
three senators, Ted Stevens,
planet
a
with,
Republican
like,
from Alaska,
living
Daniel
things
K.
on it?
Inouye, a Democrat from Hawaii, and Harry Reid, a Democrat from Nevada, and the Senate Majority Leader at the time, worked to secure funding for a new secret but not classified government program to investigate reports of UFOs, or as they've been more recently dubbed, UAPs, unidentified aerial
What?
phenomena.
Why
What?
change it?
There are people crazier than me that have tarnished the reputation of UFOs to the point where they now have to rebrand it to UAPs. And even when I say UAPs, does that not sound military?
Yeah, I guess people like you have sort of tarnished the, yeah, that makes sense.
Senator Reid's interest in the unexplained phenomena stemmed from a meeting with Nevada billionaire Robert Bigelow, who has stated that he is
Bigelow.
absolutely convinced aliens have
Sorry,
existed.
the name.
Years after their meeting, Bigelow
Name I
received a
find a
letter
little
from a
bit
senior
funny.
member of a federal national security agency with a PhD. According to Reid, the letter expressed interest in Bigelow's
I
fascination
love the
with
visuals
UFOs.
they put in.
The
They really
individual
put in a
told
lot of
Senator
work.
Reid, after meeting with both him
into
and
the
Bigelow,
show.
that studies should be done on the matter, and he created an outline for what should be covered in the study. It was then that Reid connected with fellow Senators Stevens and Inouye, both of whom had long been a part of the Defense Appropriations Subcommittee.
This
The
is
three
too
met
many
for what
big
Reid
words for my
described as,
brain right
quote,
now.
"one of the
I finished a
easiest
math
meetings I've
exam.
ever had,"
I
end
can't
quote. Stevens'
comprehend
interest
this.
in UFOs stemmed from his time in the military. He said that he never reported seeing suspicious things for fear of damage it may cause to his reputation or career. To fund the project,
Oh, hi,
Reid, Stevens,
Kuna.
and Inouye decided to use black money, as Reid
Hope you're
calls
well.
it,
I saw you
or
this
black
morning.
budget, as it's more commonly referred to, which is government money used for classified programs and projects.
So right now we're literally like 2 minutes 40 seconds in. Basically, they talked about aliens and whether they believe in it or not. Shane said that he believes in it, but like they've got to be like little bacteria or something, not like full-fledged like sentient creatures. And talking about the ruining of the word UFO, and now they're called UAPs apparently. So that's as far as we've gotten. You're not that late. Your nose is just a little stuffy, but it's fine. Yeah, I mean, I feel like that's because of the weather for me, at least. Because mine has also been. Yeah, you can get behind that. Yeah. My nose has also been a little bit stuffy lately, but I mean, I'm blaming it on Mother Nature, and no one can stop me.
That way, the formation of the program would not be debated on the Senate floor. And just like that, the Advanced Aerospace Threat Identification Program was created
Oh my
in
god,
2007.
too many big
Why
words.
that's crazy is because, you know, as a society, we haven't seen the government even admit UFOs are real, and now we're learning that they have, essentially, we now know they were lying to us.
One of my big
It
dreams
seems almost
is to work in a place
narcissistic
like
to
this where
believe
it's,
we are the
secret,
only
but
living
the
creatures in
entrance
the
to
universe,
place
literally.
doesn't look like the
Like,
place
actually.
where you're going.
Oh, so you go
Seriously.
behind like a bookshelf or
Yeah,
something?
or it's like a
or
bagel
Although
shop
humans
and you
do
walk to
be
the counter and
narcissistic.
you're like, I'll have a sesame, and the person behind the counter just says like, we're all out of sesame. And then
Oh.
you have to say something like, love a sesame on a Tuesday.
What?
And they're
Wait,
like,
what
"Yeah,
is the
just one
context to
sesame."
I
this?
think it would be cleaner if you just had to order a specific order. Like, I'll take a bagel with
Oh, nah,
lox
I just have a
and 2
small head
chives.
cold again.
Oh, two
It
And
was.
I'll say,
Oh,
the
okay.
cold brew's
Well, I
over
hope you
there.
feel better
You take
soon.
the cold brew handle.
Cha-chunk.
Chunk.
A big pneumatic
Yeah.
tube comes down and you get sucked
You
up.
sucked up
Oh,
and it has
what
that
is
great noise.
happening?
In all, at least $22 million was spent on the project, with most of it going to Bigelow's company,
Dex
Bigelow
not on that
Aerospace.
blanket.
The company's
No!
underground Las Vegas complex would be home to the research
Thank
it conducted for the
you.
program, while the program itself was
Not on my
operated
good
out of the
blanket.
Pentagon. In 2010, military intelligence official Luis Elizondo took over the program.
I literally just got my
Elizondo
coffee,
was
and
an
how is
experienced
it like?
Department of Defense employee
not
who
that
worked
warm
on
anymore? I'm
classified
kinda sad.
counterintelligence missions and operated with top-level security clearance. He claims that the program was so secretive that even some of those inside the Pentagon were unaware of its existence. The
Oh,
program's mission was to investigate detection, eyewitness sightings, and or military video footage of unknown items, identify them, and then, according to Elizondo, quote, ascertain and determine if that information is a potential threat to national security, end quote.
interesting.
Anomalous aircrafts that would operate outside the normal laws of aerodynamics would be investigated. Elizondo describes aircrafts, quote, that don't have any obvious flight surfaces, any obvious forms of propulsion, and maneuvering in ways that include extreme maneuverability beyond, I would submit, the healthy G-forces of a human or anything biological, end quote. The information the program collected came mainly from military personnel, in particular, military pilots,
Oh.
who witnessed the bizarre occurrences.
When you're in the military,
Brain not
you're
working.
probably
Yeah, you're
probably got a
fine.
lot of
It's
discipline.
not like the
Probably,
last time where
not
you were
rattled
tired and
by
feeling
too
bad.
much.
Okay, that's good.
They
This
see
reminds you
planes
of
fly by
Inside
them
Job on
every day,
Netflix.
I'm imagining,
Oh,
for the past,
dude.
like, 20 years
Oh my
or more.
god. Oh my god. I've been meaning to watch that too. I'm probably gonna watch it after stream, cause one of the people who worked on Gravity Falls made that show, and that's why Alex Hirsch was hyping it up so much, because he worked with them on Gravity Falls together. So that's pretty cool. So I have high hopes for it, and I saw the trailer for it, and bro, you don't even know how excited I was. I think the first part came out on like Friday or something. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to watch
I
that.
see that all the time.
So they're up there in the air. They're seeing things move in ways that defy the laws of physics,
Mhm.
things that would make their bodies implode if they were inside that
Yeah.
vehicle. And they have footage of it. So I just don't know how you could look at that kind of
I
stuff.
can't
Was
wait
it
to hear
just
these
like
folks
a
holler. Are they hollering?
bird?
What do you think they're all
Could
pulled
it
from some kind
have
of rally
been a
or something?
bird?
These are trained professionals. They're
Yeah, but you said they go nuts. They
Yeah,
go
but-
crazy for these UADs. What are they called? UAPs?
That's how
See,
you heard
this-
of it
it's
and
not
why you
catchy
watched it.
enough. What's
Yeah.
called?
UAPs. It's
I-
not supposed to be catchy.
Honestly, see the
It's
UAP
If it
thing.
gets catchy, then it starts to slip into the,
Uh-oh.
I guess.
Start saying UAPs all the time. Let's make it just as crazy as UFOs.
Jesus Christ.
Those investigating the incidents were
Honestly,
highly trained and qualified.
I feel like that's gonna
According
happen.
to Elizondo, quote, we had PhDs, we had CI people, we had trained intelligence officers and human case
It's
officers.
so good. Cannot
Pretty
wait
much
for the
a
second
full
season.
range of
Ooh.
talent. Most of
Watch
us
it
tend to
ASAP,
be, by
please.
nature,
I will.
skeptical because we are in the field of intelligence and national security. But I think once you get into the data itself and the specifics regarding what we're actually seeing, we begin to realize that there may be something here, a little bit more than just what people think are drones or whatever people may chalk it up to be, end quote. He went on, quote, there's a lot of rigor and diligence that's placed in looking at these. We look and say, oh, that's XYZ, and the reason why it looks this way is because of ABC. But unfortunately, there are some other incidents that can't be explained. And what our job is to do is to figure out, really it's very simple, what is it and how does it work? End quote. The previous director of the Advanced Aerospace Threat Identification Program created a briefing summary in 2009 on the program that stated, quote, what was once considered science fiction is now science fact, end quote.
Huh?
That's a good quote.
That's
I'm
ballsy.
sorry.
That should be on a t-shirt.
That's
The
ballsy.
logo should just be like an alien just giving the middle finger.
Like, that seems like something he practiced in the mirror several times that morning.
Yeah,
And
he
he
was
Oh,
like,
yeah,
probably
for
way
sure.
less cool about it. He was like, science fiction, science fact.
Dial it back, dial
God.
it back. His wife walks in on him when he's practicing. God, yeah, God. It's just,
Yeah, we're
yeah.
knocking around here. It's a big day for me.
Yeah, I'm
Oh my
sure he
God.
delivered it with some kind of gravitas. I don't know.
Even
maybe-
better if zero gravitas.
Gravitas.
Gravitas?
It's gravitas.
Gravitas?
No.
Around the same time, promising discoveries were made by the program, and in an attempt to limit access
Nice
to the
comment about it, I
information,
swear, but the
Reed
intro song is
requested
amazing
that it be
too.
given
Yeah, I've
a
heard it.
special
It's really
designation
good.
of, quote, restricted special access program, end quote, but his request was denied. The brief summary also stated that if some of the discovered technology were to be used against the US, we would have no way of defending ourselves against it. According to Elizondo, the sightings often took place near nuclear facilities, be it power plants or ships. The program investigated unidentified flying objects and metal alloys and other debris picked up from encounters. Elizondo said of the program and the objects
I'm
investigated,
skeptical.
quote, if you're asking my personal opinion from here, look, I've got to be honest with you. I don't know where it's from, but we're pretty sure it's not here. Now, what does that mean it's out there? Whether or not it's Russian or Chinese inside, or little green men from Mars, or frankly your neighbor's dog. I wanted to
Whoa.
purposely steer away from
Sure.
that because I wanted to focus on truly the raw science. What were we seeing? And did it pose a threat to national security? End quote.
It's
Love it. This
what was
guy
it? Just a piece of
knows how to
metal?
level with people.
You pepper in
Bruh.
a couple times you saying, I'm in it for the science, and skeptics will just
We love
have a
it.
big old boner for that.
We
They'll
love
just
it.
love,
Oh.
they'll love it.
Yeah.
You'll have their full attention.
You got me.
I just don't think that there's another country so far ahead of us that they could like lap us like this.
Who made fidget spinners? Where'd those come from? That's probably U.S.
That's not tech.
Now that we've covered
No.
the genesis of the Advanced
Fair.
Aerospace Threat Identification Program, let's get into a few of its many discoveries. We'll dissect 3 videos recently released by To the Stars Academy of Arts and Science from the Department of Defense that are both exciting and, dare I say, unearthly. For the
Oh.
first video, dubbed Gimbal, little information has been released to the
Gimbal?
public. What we
Hmm,
do
what
know
is that?
is that it is footage taken from a Navy FA-18 Super Hornet during an encounter with an unidentified object. However, there is audio
Cool.
capturing real military pilots' reactions to what they're seeing.
There's a whole fleet of them. Look on the ASA. My gosh. They're all going against the wind. The wind's 120 knots from the west. Look at that thing, dude.
Yeah, it was interesting when you see it just sort of rotate.
Oh.
Yeah, yeah.
You know?
That was merely to whet
Brain
your appetite. Is
broken.
your appetite wet now? Is it? Are you ready for some
Wha-
more?
Yeah, I'm excited for more videos. This is a good one.
The next video, known as Go Fast, was released by the Department of Defense in March of 2018. What we know about Go Fast is that this video was taken in 2015 somewhere along the East Coast. The footage is also from a FA-18 Super Hornet and has audio of the pilots experiencing the encounter.
Roger, there's troubleshooting. Did you box moving target? No, I took an auto track. Oh, okay.
I'm not exactly sure what I'm seeing, but
Yeah, it would look like it was going very fast. It looks very small.
Yeah, I mean it's from a distance.
Were they up very, very high and it was allegedly closer to the
Yeah.
water?
It was closer, and most people have the same description, and that kind of looked like the other object, where they kind of look like Tic Tacs,
Yeah.
like flying little Tic Tacs.
Mhm.
And once again, no science.
I wouldn't
of
say that,
visible
but
propulsion.
sure.
Wouldn't
Sure,
it be cool
Ryan.
if aliens were really small?
Like
Oh
a
my
like a
God.
coffee cup.
Like a coffee
Oh
cup?
my
Like if we were
God,
shooting
I
this
would love
episode and something
that.
just hovered by our head right here.
Yeah. That'd be cool if they were real little. And then
Oh
a
my
cat
God.
comes up and grabs it and just...
Oh, okay, maybe not that,
Now,
actually.
onto the
Maybe
last
not
and
that.
perhaps most compelling video titled Flare 1, also known as the Nimitz Incident. On November
Oh,
14,
incident.
2004, Commander David Fravor, a commanding officer of the VFA 41 Black Aces, and Lieutenant Commander Jim Slate were told to go check out mysterious aircrafts that had been spotted multiple times over the past 2 weeks. Interviews and reports about the craft noted aerial feats that the US military was not capable of. Maneuvers such as dropping from more than 60,000 feet to just about 50 feet above water at supersonic speeds, then stopping abruptly and hovering in that position. As Fravor and Slate made their way to the aircrafts, Fravor says that he looked down at the ocean and saw a disturbance in the water that looked like boiling water over something that just barely submerged. Above that, he noticed an oval-shaped hovering aircraft just 50 feet above the water, measuring about 40 feet in length, which he likened to a tic-tac. The aircraft seemed to be moving irregularly over the water in all directions. Fravor started to descend in a circular motion toward the mysterious aircraft, but it began ascending. When he tried to go directly toward the object, it darted off. Quote, "It accelerated like nothing I've ever seen," end quote. The pilots were then instructed
Once
to make their
again,
way
are
60
they sure it wasn't just a bird, or they were hallucinating? Cause like, alright, I don't know how the human brain works, but like, at a certain altitude, I wonder if you would like start hallucinating, or like, I don't know, maybe, I don't know, something like that.
miles to a meetup point known as the Cap Point. Moments later, the
Like,
pilots
I
were
highly
radio,
doubt
quote,
that
"Sir, you
drugs
won't believe
true.
it, but that thing is at your
Truing.
cap point," end quote. The aircraft had reappeared in their radar. The two pilots were still over 40 miles out from the point.
Okay, maybe,
The object
well,
had
I mean, if
disappeared
it appeared
before
on the
pilots were
radar,
able to
then
reach
maybe
the
it would have
meetup point.
been
This is a great example
real,
of,
but like,
you know, they're being
where's
called
the,
out there to
where's,
go. It's not like they were just like doing something else and they saw the Tic Tac flying by.
The Tic
Like, what's
Tac?
Tic Tac doing here? Someone called them and
maybe
said,
it has
"Hey,
something
we
to
got
do with the
Tic
lack
Tacs.
of oxygen in the
We
brain?
need
Yeah,
you out here
maybe.
stat."
Yeah.
They're like, "Oh, we got a Tic Tac call. Let's go check out these Tic Tacs."
Well, they also asked them, "Do you guys have?"
Because
missiles
I
on-"
know with specifically with the Bermuda Triangle, it's been proven that like the lack of oxygen has an impact on like the crashes that happen like with planes and stuff there. Like I remember watching a documentary about it. And they were like, this is most likely the reason why, because of this science and like this example, and they like tested it out on like a fake simulation thing. So I mean, that could be it. Maybe that can make you hallucinate or imagine things.
In case
Yeah.
they had to blow it out of the sky.
Yeah. These are some serious Tic Tacs. These are some tactical Tic Tacs. We need your missiles out here. So they get out there, they're hunting down Tic Tacs, and they don't bring better cameras. They just got this dumb thing.
It's in the moment. It's in
yeah, I know, but and frankly, the camera that locks onto it, it's less impressive. Get a nice wide shot of that.
True,
thing
like
zipping
get better
past.
cameras.
Upon his return
please.
to the USS Nimitz, Fravor became the butt of jokes as news of his
Like we pay
encounter had made its
so
way
much
around
money
the
in
ship.
taxes.
Fravor told another
Just
pilot about
get
the
better
incident.
cameras.
Quote, "I have no
Just
idea
get
what I
good,
saw.
please."
It had no plumes, wings, or rotors, and outran our F-18s. I want to fly one." End quote. Those ranking higher than Fravor did not investigate the incident further. In 2017, Fravor recalled his experience saying, quote, "I don't think I was a nut job as an officer in the Navy. I wasn't drunk. I don't do drugs. I got a good night's rest. It was a clear day. I think someone should have looked into it. Having talked to some of the other folks, it's a big frustration that it's coming out now." And
Maybe he just wanted attention. Did anyone ever think of that?
discussed back in 2004. End quote. Fravor spoke of the
People
technology
can lie.
he witnessed, saying, quote, "This is revolutionary technology to be able to accelerate, go up and down."
I felt like it was up to me
Oh.
with my kids to like make sure this Indian part
Okay,
of them stays
sure.
alive with them, and they
I'm
Think about
sorry.
the advances that would bring to
I'm watching
mankind.
BuzzFeed
What
Unsolved.
if it actually starts to get people to think outside the box? End quote.
Can you imagine seeing the ocean boil and then just having to, you get back, everyone's like, "Oh yeah, you saw the ocean boil? Oh yeah, did you?"
Oh my
And
god.
you're like,
I'll tell you what, if you're out there
"The
and
ocean fucking boiled."
if you're out there and you see something extraordinary and you look around yourself and you see that you're the only person seeing this extraordinary feat, just know that you are going to be crazy from then on. That's what you're going to be labeled as. No one's ever going to believe you saw anything, and that is the most frustrating thing on earth.
And on that note, let's get into some theories as to what these pilots could have been seeing. There seems to be two camps. There are those very encouraged by these encounters and what they could mean for the existence of extraterrestrials. And then there are those that are not so convinced that they indicate anything. Let's start with the latter. The first theory is that perhaps these unexplained phenomena are simply unexplained happenings that don't specifically indicate anything, including aliens. MIT astrophysicist Sarah Seeger on unknown object origin, quote, "When people claim to observe truly unusual phenomena, sometimes it's worth investigating seriously. What people sometimes don't get about science is that we often have phenomena that remain unexplained," end quote. It's also possible that these encounters are of completely terrestrial origin. Another country could be creating and testing advanced technology that we are simply unaware of. An anonymous former congressional staffer claims this was a reason for forming the program in the first place, posing the question, quote, "Was this China or Russia trying to do something, or has some propulsion system we are not familiar with," end quote. Andrew Simeon, the director of the Search for Extraterrestrial Intelligence Institute Center in Berkeley, says that after years of studying, we're still short on research indicating that aliens do exist. Quote, "Objective description of any phenomena should be backed up by compelling evidence, and despite many decades of reports of various UFO and abduction phenomena, we don't have much evidence. Moreover, astronomers spend their lives looking at the sky with a wide variety of telescopes and techniques, and we have never snapped a picture of an unexplained spaceship," end quote. And Neil deGrasse Tyson simply says, quote, "Call me when you have a dinner invite from an alien," end quote.
Well, I'll tell you what.
Oh,
I
the
don't like
attitude.
being lumped in
Okay,
with them.
sure.
Why is that? You're not on the Neil deGrasse Tyson train?
He's always a little too pleased with himself. And I know I'm often pleased with myself.
You're quite
too.
pleased with yourself. I think you dig the smell of your own farts.
That's not true.
I'm
Um,
sorry.
Good theory, though.
The second
Okay.
theory is that the encounters like the ones shown in these videos perhaps suggest extraterrestrial life. People in this camp claim the videos are just scratching the surface and are grounds for even more research into the topic. Those who've come out about their involvement with the program all seem to criticize the government and its research, or lack thereof. Elizondo states that there were senior officials in the Department of Defense that objected to the program for various reasons. Elizondo explained, quote, "In the end, however, I couldn't carry out that mission because the department, which was understandably overstretched, couldn't give it the resources that the mounting evidence deserved," end quote. Christopher Mellon,
that's
the Deputy
fair.
Assistant Secretary of Defense for Intelligence under both Clinton and Bush, cites embarrassment or potential damage to a reputation as a reason for the lack of attention on the issue within the Pentagon. Quote, "Nobody wants to be the alien guy in the national security bureaucracy. Nobody wants
fair.
to be ridiculed or sidelined for drawing attention to the issue. This is true up and down the chain of command, and it is a serious and recurring impediment to progress," end quote. In the end, the government said the program was shuttered in 2012. However, its existence was not made public until late 2017. That means the program was mostly hidden from public knowledge for 10 years.
Wow.
Spokesperson Thomas Crossan for the Pentagon on the closing of the program, quote, "It was determined that there were other higher priority issues that merited funding, and it was in the best interest of the DoD to make a change," end quote. However, since its official closing, program supporters say officials that worked on the project continued their work in investigations on top of their other assigned tasks in the Defense Department. Elizondo resigned in October 2017 as a protest to the secrecy surrounding the project. Elizondo wrote a resignation letter to Secretary of Defense Jim Mattis, in which he described the problems with the government's operation of the program. Quote, "Despite overwhelming evidence at both the classified and unclassified levels, certain individuals in the department remain staunchly opposed to further research on what could be a tactical threat to our pilots, sailors, and soldiers, and perhaps even an existential threat to our national security," end
Okay.
quote.
I mean, yeah, true. Either way, if it was, it was apparently something that was caught on camera. Either way, if pilots are going to, getting distracted by it, surely, even if it's not, extraterrestrial, surely that would be something that you would want to check out, because you wouldn't want pilots getting distracted and, losing control or crashing. I don't know how planes work, but surely distractions while piloting a plane might not be the best idea. So, I mean, they should, like, put more effort, or should have put more effort into, like, figuring that out. I mean, in my opinion, again. This is all just my opinion.
Elizondo entered the private sector to continue the research he wasn't able to further with the government. Quote, "I left to find an environment where investigating these phenomena is priority number one." End quote.
This is typical. You know, in every disaster movie or alien movie or whatever, something along those lines, there is a character in it that everyone thinks is crazy.
Oh, always.
And then everything goes to hell,
Yeah.
and now people are running to this dude for answers, and he's not so crazy. I'm just saying, I know that's a movie, obviously, but it seems that, you know, reality is mimicking fiction here.
Yeah.
Along with a few other people involved in the program, including Christopher Mellon, Elizondo has gone on to become part of the To the Stars Academy of Arts and Science to continue their study of the unexplained. The Academy's president and CEO is Tom DeLonge, formerly of the band Blink-182. The corporation's mission is to look into, quote, exotic science and technologies, end quote, by blending and utilizing science, aerospace, and entertainment. Mellon claims that those involved in the military are approaching To the Stars Academy.
Yeah,
to
I mean, but,
investigate
like, if they're, like, visibly in sight, and, like, whatever they're doing, they can, like, go and check it out, that, you know? Curious people might not be the safest. Especially if it's flying, it can go right in front of the plane or whatever they're flying. You know?
more happenings similar to those he's described because of the Department of Defense's poor handling of reported incidents.
It's admirable to maybe hang your hat on your beliefs so strongly and devote this amount of time in research to the aid of everyone else. I'm going to assume he's doing it to aid everyone else, not just to be like, I told you so.
Well, but at the same time, these people probably have fat stacks, right? Blink-182 sold a lot of
and
albums.
they sold a lot of albums. They had a lot of records.
He's living a cozy life.
What if aliens, this is bringing it back full circle.
Bring it back.
What if aliens are small,
Uh-huh.
like you said before,
I'd still love that.
and Tom DeLonge sings all the small things, and we look back at all the small things, and we see that inside the song is actually a coded meaning that explains aliens
Oh my
and small
god.
things.
I
Let's examine the lyrics after this, but
No.
I think
Oh my
we might
God.
find a code in here. I think we can national treasure this.
No.
So, do aliens really exist? Despite numerous
Oh my
sightings,
God.
it seems that no one can agree on this topic until we get a clear visual, hard evidence, and maybe even a declaration from aliens themselves.
Okay,
The
man,
mystery will
I really
remain
don't think that's gonna happen.
unsolved.
But like, still, I think it's definitely.
When it comes to trying to
Oh.
prove aliens' existence, this program and its findings are the best chance we have at doing that. It's definitely offered the best case, I would say.
Yeah, it seems like they're going about it in a somewhat respectable way.
Well, because think about it. When you're trying to prove aliens, what do you need?
You're getting a
You
new
need
definition
proof.
of that song, yeah.
Number one.
You need
Paramount.
You need video,
Uh-huh.
and you need people of stature or people with credentials
Yeah.
to believe that proof. This has both of them. I feel like the videos speak for themselves. I feel like they show things that are clearly unexplainable, and I think that's enough to
Yeah.
make the jump, at least to say, maybe we should research this a little more.
Yeah,
should
that's what.
research
Yeah,
more, 'cause
like
we don't know
I'm
what it is.
skeptical that it was an alien, but I definitely think that
Might be.
it should be funded more to
Could be 1,000.
research
Could be
more
I'll take
into
it. I'll
that.
take it.
All right, so. Ooh, okay, sure. All right, so that was 3 videos from the Pentagon's secret UFO program. The next one is the haunted town of Tombstone. Nope. Nope. Nopers. Nopers. All right.
All right, big guy, here we are. We finally did it. Tombstone, Arizona.
This is a big
A
moment for you.
little
This
loud,
is a
at
big
least for
moment
me.
This is one of my favorite historical sites. I've always wanted to come here, and
here
now I'm
you
There
here
we go.
hunting ghouls with my big pal.
are. Your big pal.
Yeah. This is a very famous street we're on right now. It's called Allen Street. This is where all of the big guys walked. John Ringo, Doc Holliday, Wyatt Earp, Shane Madej, Ryan Bergara.
The old Bergmeister.
Wait,
Bergmeister
did I?
is what they would have called me.
Hey, you
Where
know
was
what?
this?
It really smells like horse shit here.
It does.
Oh.
Did we step on horse shit?
I don't know.
It's really following
It's
us.
quite possible. This week on BuzzFeed Unsolved, we investigate Tombstone, Arizona as part of our
I think I
ongoing
might have been
investigation.
there. I think I might have visited there on a road trip with my family. I feel like I might have been there.
Into the question, are ghosts real? This town was one of the most famous shootouts in Wild West history. The shootout
Oh my
at the OK
God.
Corral.
Shane,
But
every
we'll
single
also
time
explore
never
other
fails
tales from this
to
once lively and basically lawless
give me
ghost
that
town.
reaction.
Saddle up.
Hilarious, love it, live for it.
Round up all them ghouls.
I can't wait to shoot me a ghost cowboy in the street.
I don't even
Oh.
know how that works, but I'll be right there beside you, buddy.
Okay.
Oh, interesting.
Well, let's get into it.
The city of Tombstone was founded by Ed Schieffelin in 1877.
Okay. I really thought he was gonna say Ed Sheeran. I was about to be like, I'm sorry, what?
Ed was involved in a scouting expedition against the Chiricahua Apaches and was staying at Camp Huachuca. According to legend, while at this camp, Ed would set out into the desert to look for areas to prospect, despite his fellow soldiers warning him that he'd instead, quote, find his tombstone, end quote. But much to the surprise of his friends, Ed did not find his tombstone, but instead, Ed came upon what he would make into a whole mine of silver. Not one to shy away from a good roast, Ed named this mine the
Roast.
Tombstone, a nod to his friends' jokes. As word spread about his find, people began to flood the area, leading to the creation of the town Tombstone in 1879, named for its proximity to that first mine.
Very
I feel
funny.
like I've been
Could you
there.
imagine if
I really do.
your friends gave you a bunch of, they razzed you for
They
doing one
really
thing,
gave me the business.
and then that one thing they razzed you for doing ended up making you a fortune?
Yeah, I'd buy all their land and turn it into a railroad or something. Really,
Oh.
just keep on humiliating them for the rest of their lives.
By the mid-1880s, as many as 27,000 people called Tombstone their home, making it one of the fastest populating cities of its time. Along with the population boom, the town saw at least 100 saloons open and a large
Oh my
red
god,
light
who
district.
needs that
As
many?
the U.S. expanded to the west after the Civil War, class and economic tension began to rise up. Specifically in Tombstone, a political power struggle formed. On one side was the country-living ranch families, led by the Clantons and the McLaurys, cowboys who reportedly had the sympathy of Cochise County Sheriff John Behan. On the other side was the wealthy mine owners and businessmen of Tombstone, backed by the family of Morgan Wyatt and Virgil Earp, who was the town's marshal
Well, I mean,
at the
if
time.
you
Both
have,
sides
there's
blamed
your
the other for
actual
corruption
haunted
and
house
collusion.
you've been
You gotta
to.
imagine there's not a lot of
You'll
checks
need
and
to drag
balances
me
back
along.
then.
The checks and balances were bolstered on the
Exactly
Yep,
right.
sure.
I got your checks
Keep
and
telling
balances
yourself that.
right here.
Got you.
Oh,
Well, I didn't know we were starting. Okay, no, wait a second. That's
Got
not
you.
how a gunfight
Oh.
works. You have to say when. Wait.
I'm dirty.
You're not saying
I'm
when.
dirty. I
I
got
got
you.
There is respect to a gunfight.
Not with Dirty Shane comes into town.
That's what your name would be, Dirty
Your
Shane?
old Dirty Shane.
I don't like
No, I
that.
don't like that.
It doesn't matter.
I,
You're dead.
bro.
The stage is now set for the main reason Tombstone is still considered legendary today, the gunfight at the OK Corral. The lethal gunfight occurred on October 26,
Oh.
1881. At the
Drama.
time, there was an ordinance in Tombstone barring the carrying of guns in public. The Earps set out to disarm a gang of cowboys hanging out in a vacant lot behind the OK Corral. The cowboys consisted of their rivals, the Clantons and the McLaurys. The Earps were joined by their friend John Henry Doc Holliday, a dentist with a reputation as a gambler and a drunk, but also
Oh.
as one of the fastest pistols in the West. Doc Holliday,
okay.
Wyatt Earp, Virgil Earp, and Morgan Earp. each
Virgil
carried a
Earp.
revolver. Holliday also had a concealed shotgun in
Earp?
his coat.
What
On the
kind
side
of
of the
last name is
Cowboys,
Earp?
Billy Clanton had a revolver, but his brother Ike was unarmed, having been reportedly disarmed by Virgil Earp earlier in the day. Similarly, Frank McLaury had a revolver, but his brother Tom is thought to have been likely unarmed. Their friend Billy Claiborne was also unarmed. When the two posses met face to face, they were only a few feet apart from one another.
That is not a
Allegedly,
few feet,
Virgil
but
Earp
okay.
warned the cowboys, quote, "Throw up your hands. I've come to disarm you," end quote. Billy Clanton reportedly replied, quote, "Don't shoot. I don't want to fight," end quote. Wyatt Earp came back with, quote, "You sons of bitches have been looking for a fight, and now you have it," end quote. It's unclear unclear who fired the first shot.
Quotes and
30
end
seconds
quotes, I
later, Billy
can't.
Clanton, Tom McLaury, and Frank McLaury were mortally wounded.
Oh.
Wyatt Earp and Doc Holliday were charged with murder. Testimonies differed, and town people were split over their allegiances. Emblematic
he
of the
said Wyatt
difficulties
Earp.
in enforcing laws in the West, all parties were acquitted. In time, Earp and Holliday's actions would even be glorified as heroic.
Sorry.
Well, Shane, this is a pretty big moment for
Earp.
me. I've always been a fan of Old West history, and right now we are actually on the exact spot where the infamous shootout at the OK Corral happened. That's pretty crazy.
We're walking through history right
I'm
now.
trying to contain my excitement, but this is it's kind of hard. There's a boyish glee that's washed over me.
It's evident.
Yeah, I mean, look at this. This is the exact positioning. This is based off of Wyatt Earp's sketch. It's the only sketch from a participant of the shootout that exists.
Yeah.
Catch him.
All right, my name's Ryan,
I'm Shane.
and we're here just to find out what happened here.
Still can't get over the okay
There's
corral.
lots of, different
like,
tellings of how
nah,
this went down.
not good, just
We want
okay.
to find out the truth. So if any of you fellows want to tell us what actually happened here,
Like, it's not
particularly
good, it's just, it's
Billy?
fine, it's decent.
Frank and Tom, please let us know now. How did you die?
Tell us your side of the story, why not?
Please,
What do you
Shane,
gotta say
stop
for
with the
yourself?
accent.
Is that thing broken? I'm getting butt-kissed with that.
We've got some stuff.
As much as I hate the spirit box, I hate it even more when nothing happens with
Catch
it.
him.
This is just going back to what I was saying, that not every site's going to be active. If it was radio channels like you suggest, it would be talking all the time, wouldn't it? Is it killing you right now?
Yeah, a little bit. Hey, what do you got for us, sir?
Oh my gosh.
That's
So
the face I make when I
aggressive.
hear the spirit box too. I get it. What about
Why
you
does
with the
beard
boyish
look like
face?
that?
What do you gotta say for
Sir.
yourself? Shaved this morning, didn't you? On the day you died.
Oh,
Well, folks, I think we've had our fun here. Clearly, none of you wanted to talk to us, and that's fine. I got to stand in history, and that's enough for me. Maybe I'll find something later. I won't say I'm not disappointed.
It has been an honor.
guilt tripping the ghosts.
Sir.
Oh.
He just gives you a hug. Okay, don't smooch him.
Oh.
While the Earps escaped the fight bloodied but alive, the actions of that October night would follow them the rest of their lives. On December 28th, 1881, 8
The
weeks
Earps.
after the gunfight, Virgil was ambushed as he was crossing the street. He was
No,
shot in the
not
back with
Virgil.
9 rounds, and his left arm was shattered. Virgil survived, but was permanently disabled.
Oh.
On March 18th, 1882, about 5 months after the gunfight, Morgan Earp was playing billiards in a saloon only a block away from the OK Corral. From a darkened alley, Morgan was shot in the back by assassins. Within
Oh.
the hour, Morgan was dead.
Oh, that's no
They
good.
really don't like these herbs.
Well, you know, I mean, that's what happens when you feel like you were wronged in a gunfight.
True. Truing.
That's why you gotta adhere to the code. Otherwise, things devolve into chaos.
Oh.
See?
Got him again.
It's not impressed. He was impressed. So here we are. This is the site where Morgan Earp was gunned down while he was playing billiards. Obviously, this is continuing with the fallout of the OK Corral shootout.
Okay,
This
corral.
was the Cowboys' revenge. They killed Morgan Earp in here in cold blood on Wyatt Earp's birthday.
On his birthday. Brutal.
Kind of eerie.
I was just
to
about to say
be in this
that.
spot where people are just gunned down like all day. That's what we've been doing.
Yeah, I mean, it was a long time ago, so.
That's true. Well, we're here to reach out to Morgan Earp. I know you probably get a lot of people coming around here asking for you. I regret to inform you that the spot of your death is now a lovely gift shop.
Pretty good one, it seems like.
Wow, they got some good merch. Just
Nothing disrespectful here. I don't
cursory
think.
glance here. We got some items that I'd probably wear, but you know I'm not that picky. Is there anything you would like to say, Morgan? Gonna give you a
You
minute
could see
here.
why it's just okay. Yeah. Yeah. True. With things happening like that near it,
Anything you want us to take back
There's
to
no doubt
sunny
it's just
Los
okay.
Angeles and maybe tell your brother's ghost? Sort of like a ghoul telephone.
What? Good food, bad blood.
Yeah, I think that's about it. I think I'm gonna cut that short. That's a picture wrap on Morgan Earp.
Morgan's brother Wyatt wanted vengeance. In March and April
Ooh,
1882,
drama.
Wyatt set off on a vendetta ride, murdering cowboys, searching for suspects in the attacks on his brothers. Indicted for murder, Wyatt and Doc Holliday rode out of Arizona in April 1882, leaving the citizens of Tombstone to tell their tales. Another area of interest in Tombstone is a saloon now known as Big Nose Kate's, which was originally the Grand Hotel. Allegedly, the McLaury brothers were registered guests at the hotel the night before their deaths in the shootout. The saloon on the site in operation today is named after Kate Elder, aka Kate Holliday, who called herself Doc Holliday's, quote, one and only wife, end quote, who was often an accomplice in his exploits. The bar and dining area of the saloon has several reported instances of paranormal activity. Staff and servers reported feeling unseen hands touching, pinching, shoving, and even choking them. Some have witnessed drinks they were meant to be served levitate off of their trays and then hit servers in the chest or face. Other times,
Are they
objects will
sure
fall on
the
their
servers
own
didn't
accord,
just trip?
and silverware will fly off tables. Bartender Jerry Fowler detailed the ghost encounter of a fellow bartender who, as a result of the incident, ended up quitting and never returning to the saloon. In it, the bartender was locking up at the end of the night when he noticed a cowboy wearing a duster at the bar. He urged the cowboy to leave, but then realized upon second reflection that he was the only person in the bar again.
Oh.
Oh boy.
Maybe the dude was
Classic
just
saloon
tired.
doors. This is
Maybe
the
he
moment
was
I've
just
been waiting
seeing
for.
things.
When
I see things
envisioned
when
the
I'm
shoot,
tired.
I envisioned
enough.
myself walking through saloon doors.
Oh.
And here we are. We should say something cowboy when we walk in, right?
Oh. Yep.
Okay. Oh boy.
I'll be right back.
Oh, shit, I really messed
I'm
it up.
gonna
There
go
was a-
heat
there
up my
was a
coffee
step there. I didn't
because
see it.
once again
Wanna
I
do that
forgot
again?
about
That's
it.
fine.
Take two. Hello, ghouls. I'm your Huckleberry. It's me, Ryan.
Oh, that looked good. Here I come. Hey, ghouls.
Oh,
Horseshoes.
my. Jesus Christ. That's what your cowboy saying was, horseshoes?
I don't know. Good enough. They use those.
You ain't no Daisy. You ain't no Daisy at all. So here we are in Big Nose Kate's. This used to be the former site of the Grand Hotel back in the day, which was the building that existed back when this was all going. In fact, the McLaurys and Billy Clanton stayed here the night before they were killed at the OK Corral gunfight.
Well, they were killed a bit of a ways from here.
Yeah.
Also, it's a small town, so
Yeah, you know,
if you die a few blocks away, maybe you're haunting over here.
sure, maybe they got a good breakfast in.
Yeah.
And if I died and I, had a choice to go to any of the places I went that day,
Chipotle.
or, or where I had bacon and eggs, that's probably where I'd go. I don't eat it that often, you know that.
You're not a big breakfast guy.
I don't like waking up. Okay. I don't like waking up. Okay.
What are you doing here? What's he got?
Right here, standard whiskey glass. I'm gonna put it on the table.
Oh, look what he's done.
Now, to the folks in here who like to move things, I would appreciate it if you did not move that glass.
Oh, I see what you're doing.
You can't say, I see
Huh?
what you're doing when I'm...
I'm sorry.
Well, now it's ruined. Please move the glass.
No, they don't know. I mean,
Coffee has been warmed.
yeah, we don't want you to move that glass.
We gotta get on the same page here, man.
What is happening?
We hear that there's a trickster among us here that likes to move silverware and
Would
glassware.
you say that
Right
they
there,
are
you might recognize it, a
sus?
whiskey glass.
God.
Oh, they recognize
I'm
it.
sure
all
they
right.
recognize
In
that.
this town, yowza.
Why don't you show us what you can do? If you can move that glass, it would let us know that you want to talk to us.
No way, Ryan. A ghost move a glass?
No
She-
way.
Oh, no, I'll believe it when I see it.
Me too. Shall we?
Won't happen. Won't
Sure
happen.
hope nobody moves that glass.
I know this is destined to be an L for me here, but I'm gonna do my due diligence. Because something like this would only happen, I feel like, if we weren't here.
You're a very committed ghost hunter.
No, I just believe.
Other areas of interest
there
include the
an
stage where
imposter?
a pair of bullhorns reportedly flew off of a wall, crashing into a nearby table.
So right now we are in a very interesting part of the bar. This is where there's a story that I will admit, I'll be the first to admit, it's pretty outlandish. Apparently, these bullhorns that are on the wall over here were sent careening off the wall and into a table.
And it wasn't just shoddy
Or you're saying that maybe the table was closer and it fell
Well,
off.
maybe they
yeah.
just didn't have them secured up there.
They went flying towards somebody.
Sure.
Yeah.
Will it happen? I don't know.
You want to put money on if it'll happen or not?
I would like not to, but
$1,000.
yeah, not gonna take that.
Oh.
Let's do $1.
$1.50.
Sure, I'll do $1.50.
Okay.
I'll Venmo you.
All right. Good.
Okay, let's sit down. If there is something in here that sent those bullhorns towards people, please do it again.
Send them toward these people.
Because I believe in all this, and frankly, I do not believe that happened. You're gonna have to show me.
Why don't you drop the horns? Drop the horns.
Just throw a folding chair at us. They're light-ish.
What is this? The
Sure.
WWE?
Yeah, it's a TLC match. It's a table ladder chair match. A pack of sugar.
A ghost has entered the impact zone.
Oh my god.
The ghoul of Big Nose Kate's.
As God
Oh.
is my witness, he snapped them in half.
Oh,
All right,
interesting.
we could sit here and riff all day, but we're here to do a job. And I know it may not seem like we're serious right now, but I seriously want you to throw something right at my face. Please.
Come on, drop the horns.
1 minute. You got, you know what, 30 seconds.
30 seconds to drop the horns.
You got 30 seconds to throw anything.
Wiggle
And I
'em.
mean anything at us.
Just wiggle them. Give us a little wiggle.
God,
They're really
say
just
that, too.
taunting the ghosts.
This is your chance. This is your chance to grab glory, or should I say throw glory? Throw it right into my stupid face. 5 seconds.
Come on, just wiggle them. Drop them.
3, 2, 1. Blew it.
Wow, who'd have thunk?
$1.50.
Another rumored story at the former Grand Hotel is that of a former janitor, a man called the Swamper. As part of his pay, he
That
was
sounds
given
like
a room
some
in a dark
video
corner in
game
the basement.
villain. Like, I'm not wrong. I've got a point.
Cool.
What a perk. What are the benefits for working as a janitor at this bar?
You can live in the cave.
Well, we got a room prepared for you in the basement.
When he applied
What?
on his resume, did it say the Swamper? Or
I
did that
imagine,
come with the
I imagine he had a real name. I don't know why they decided to just make his name the Swamper.
It's pretty good.
Sure, I guess. I don't think I'd like to be called the Swamper.
I would.
You
I'm
know.
not
Oh,
telling you to call me the Swamper because it's not
Feels like
cool.
you're telling me.
I'm not. 'Cause it's not cool to.
Pasta.
Make your own
Yeah,
nickname.
pasta.
I will say the Swamper does not sound like he's quick on the gun. Got
You
that
didn't
time.
reach. You didn't
Got you that
reach. You
time.
just put your hand up. That's
I saw where your hand was.
That's
I
stupid.
think you're just a little embarrassed.
No.
Because you got caught in your. So you're already dead though.
no, I got
you're
you.
already
Though.
dead.
No, you're wrong. Okay,
This is stupid.
unbelievable.
When renovating floors in the basement, tunnels were discovered that were dug beneath the hotel
Oh.
in an attempt to gain access to the silver mine shafts that ran beneath town.
Oh,
Some believe
okay.
these tunnels were the work of the Swamper, who, according
Oh.
to the story, would take silver nuggets from the mines and bring them back. Whatever happened to his cash is unknown, but some believe it may still be hidden somewhere beneath Big Kate's saloon. Apart from the
Or
treasure,
maybe he
staff, tourists, and
sold
locals
it?
alike claim that the Swamper still wanders the dark corners of the basement. When employees explored the tunnels, they could hear moans of distress echoing throughout the basement, though the building had been empty and locked when they had left it to
Uncomfy.
enter the tunnels. In general, the basement is said to be one of the most active areas of the building. As usual, with the most horrific parts of buildings, we'll investigate this area individually.
Watch
This is the interesting part.
Okay. Oh, Jesus.
Not that the rest wasn't interesting, but this is just the funny part.
What?
He does
Wanna
look
set
like a
nice
cowboy.
Creepy vibe right off the bat. How do you do that? Well, a big old pile of baby shoes is how.
Ew.
That's
I'm
Inviting?
sorry?
all right. So we're down here in the basement.
No
I'm gonna turn my light off
thanks.
just for kicks. And just spend some time bathing in darkness. Come on, Swamper.
My
down
favorite
all
thing to
day.
bathe in.
You know, I've met a lot of ghouls, Swamper, and by met a lot of ghouls, I mean I've met no ghouls, but I've heard a lot of stories about ghouls, and you take the cake. In that, I'm a big fan of your name. And that's basically about it. Also, the fact that you steal. It's very funny to me. So, look, I'm gonna level with you. Ryan really wants to find a ghost. But you could show up just for me. and then I'll delete the footage, and Ryan will never know. Can you imagine how funny that would be? Oh, you, Swamper, I know you like to steal from people. You know what you'd be stealing from Ryan? Satisfaction. Isn't that funny?
Oh my god.
That's the greatest thing to steal. A man's joy?
Oh,
Imagine.
that's just sad.
So come on. Give me all you got. Come on, Swamper.
Oh my
How
god.
was it?
Okay.
It was fine. Pretty boring.
Boring.
It's a dark room.
No swamper action.
No Swamper action. And I really wanted it. Have fun.
I'm not going to, but
That's what we're here for. You're down there to have fun. With a guy like the Swamper, you're gonna have a good time.
have fun. I'm here to get
Oh.
evidence.
Well, say hi to the Swamper for me.
Okay. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
He's a goner.
Alrighty. Alright, Swamper. I know you probably don't like being called that. Why would you put a gift shop next to the most haunted part of the building?
Cause why not?
There it is. There's the Swamper's creepy, decrepit, dusty old bedroom, and of course the entrance to the mine shaft. What a fun thing I've stumbled upon. Thank you. Thank you so much for this opportunity. I'm gonna give you 1 minute of silence, because I'm a masochist.
Honestly, I would totally love
If
to
there's
go
anything
there.
down here, show yourself. I'm going to regret this. This is your one chance to show that
I would
you're
love
here.
to go down
That's
into
what's
that
your,
basement
that's
or
your
whatever that
prerogative.
was.
Jesus, what am I doing? How about it?
Jesus looking down like, I don't know, bro, you did this to yourself.
Oh, I really wish my time was up. I feel like my time should be up. I hear footsteps. Is that you, Shane? Shane?
Ryan McGarrett!
Yep. You.
Time to come up for air, buddy.
Oh, I love it.
You didn't meet the what's his name, the Swamper?
Not that I know of.
Not that you know of. Did you meet somebody
I
else?
don't know, I think I blacked out.
Did you?
I don't know. I got a little too boisterous down there for my own good.
Yeah, that happens.
Boisterous.
Yeah, that was. I don't like it. I mean, I don't like my time down there. if that's what
You
you're
look
asking.
messed up right now.
Yeah, I'm like riddled with adrenaline right now. So yeah.
Well, well, that's been that.
Yeah.
Thanks, Tombstone.
It's been a dream. I fulfilled my childhood dream
Shane's
of roaming
facial
the streets of
expressions, I
Tombstone,
can't.
Arizona, one of my favorite historical sites. Oh look, my name's carved into this door.
What?
It must be a Timmy.
Okay. Anyways, stay golden, Swamper. I'm out.
It's
Stay
been
golden,
136
Swamper.
years since 30 seconds of gunfighting secured Tombstone's place in American history books, but our fascination with the town remains. Is it merely our obsession with the Old West that
I'm
keeps
less
Tombstone
confident
going?
that I actually
Or
visited
are
there.
the ghosts of a violent past
I
as
visited
much a part of
somewhere
today's city
that
as
had the
they
same
were when
vibe,
Wyatt
but I
Earp and his
don't think
brothers
it was the same
patrolled the
place.
streets? The answer remains unsolved.
Ooh. Alright. Alright, next one. Hi, Vlet! How are you doing? Yeehaw is correct. Alright, the next one is The Haunting of Hannah Williams. Ooh. Nope. Absolutely not. You've been stopped. You have been stopped. How do you feel?
5, 4, holy water.
Yeah.
3,
We're being watched.
Oh,
Two.
interesting.
I hate this.
and a 1.
Oh my god! Okay, Shane. Alright. Doing good. Awesome. Awesome. Love to hear it.
This week on the season finale of BuzzFeed Unsolved, we're going to be doing things a little bit differently. In the past, we've investigated famous houses, buildings, attractions, museums. But what all of these places have in common is that they either were only active in the past, or, because they're famous, they've been thoroughly investigated. It occurred to me that to find a place that is truly active, we'd have to investigate a home that is not only active now, but is currently lived in. We'd have to make a house call. So here we are, a home to a family of 4 that reached out to us to hopefully help them find out who or what is
Imagine
inside their
Shane
home.
and Ryan showing up to your
The mother
house
who reached out
and
to us is a colleague of ours, Hannah Williams.
acting
Hannah's given us the opportunity
weird.
here to do 2 things. 1, find and document evidence of a ghost and prove once and for all that ghosts are real. Yeah, you like that?
Keep going.
2, we could finally help somebody. And judging by what Hannah has told me, she's gonna need a little bit of help. And frankly, this house kind of terrifies me. I don't know if you could tell how nervous I am right now. But
It
without
looks
further ado,
odd.
shall we get this over with?
Let's
It looks like a very retro house.
Hurts being so fast.
Why are the lights just off?
Well, I've thought about it. I hate it.
Yeah, you got a funny way about you.
Oh wait, was
Yeah,
no
let's
one
not
else in the
take a seat
house?
In the dark. What was that? There was a noise over there. What was that?
I don't know. Let's go find out.
Imagine the
We
people
don't
who
live
live
here.
here.
We hear what you've done here.
Oh.
I know what you're up to.
Imagine they're just waiting to jump scare Shane
I'm
and
not
Ryan.
scared of you.
There's that noise again. It's coming from over here somewhere.
Ooh.
Well, let's set up camp here.
Why are these picture frames
I know,
knocked
that's
over?
a handsome man. Okay, let's sit down.
All right.
On the couch, I will show you what I've brought to protect myself because I have a feeling that whatever.
Shane looks like, okay, hear me out. Shane right now is giving me the vibes of a lumberjack librarian. Prove me wrong.
Holy water?
Shall we get into it?
Prove me wrong.
In July 2018,
I'm not wrong.
Hannah Williams, her husband Matt, and her 3-year-old and 6-year-old sons moved into a new home in Los Angeles, California. At first, the move was stressful, as all moving situations are, but overall, ordinary. And for the first 3 weeks in the home, things remained exactly that, ordinary. But then one night, Hannah and her family started to hear what sounded like footsteps coming from the attic. Loud
Ew.
enough that it woke her up in the
Gross.
dead of the night.
I
It made
hate
it
it.
a little difficult to sleep at first, just because,
Oh, they were that loud.
yeah, like new noises too, I think. Where I'm like,
New noises.
I didn't hear this in my old house,
Oh, I see.
so it's weird to me. So it took a little adjusting.
Being skeptical in nature, Hannah and her husband assumed
That
it must
ceiling
have
is
been
so
the
tall,
typical wood
what?
creaks that come along with the home. But as time went on, the footsteps continued and got undeniable.
Ooh.
Around this time, Hannah would start to notice lights that she turned off would be on when she returned. It started to become clear that this was perhaps beyond the normal circumstances of a house.
I want to set the record straight right from the jump here.
Yeah.
Seems like they got a lot of smart technology in this home. I want to make sure that these lights aren't hooked up to some sort of Alexa or a Google lady.
True.
It's a
True.
light switch.
Okay.
This is our first
Oh.
house call, so I thought it would be wise to offer all we could to try and solve this. So I called in a psychic. Hi, how's it
Hey,
going?
how you doing, AJ?
Ryan, nice to meet you.
I'm
Hey,
Shane. This
nice
is
to
the
meet you.
Osmo.
Nice to meet you.
Yes.
That's
Psychics
he,
are cool.
He doesn't believe in any of this. So,
Oh, that's awesome.
so just so
Oh.
you
That's
know,
our proof point.
Sorry, man.
in case you're wondering why he's being an a-hole.
Maybe a tough time tonight.
One night, Hannah and her husband were awoken by the sound of their alarm system being triggered. When they
Ooh,
went down
that's
to investigate,
not
the alarm
fun.
disarmed itself. The alarm system
Oh.
monitors all entries, such as windows and doors.
The way it works is when it sets off, the alarm
Ooh,
trips
I
for 30
don't
seconds.
like
and you have
that.
30 seconds to disarm it before it goes into full-blown alarm mode. So one night at about 4 in the morning, the alarm tripped. And Matt and I both bolted up, and he ran to, like, we both didn't know what to do either, because I'm like, if someone's breaking in, do we
Yeah.
turn the alarm off, or what? Do we see if someone's breaking in? It was just very confusing.
You
Spooky.
also weren't thinking, I bet you there's a ghoul inside.
I mean,
here."
even not
No.
paranormal wise,
Also,
that's
it's
just
burglar.
terrifying.
Like it's for TV or something.
Exactly.
Yeah, okay.
So he gets up and he starts looking around, and he doesn't see any doors open. So he goes to disarm the alarm, and it just stops before he goes to disarm it. And that was weird. But what was weirder is when we went to look at the log to see what sensor tripped it, there was no record of the alarm ever tripping.
Is this your first ghost hunt, AJ?
No.
Oh.
We've never worked with a medium before, so
I
how does it
don't
work?
know.
You walk in,
I don't know whether to be skeptical or be like,
What you're sensing.
maybe
Yeah, kinda. So what I do, I kinda go
electronics
through
just
each room
messing
or
up,
location, I
question
pick up
mark?
hot, cold spots or the vibration that
I
I pick
don't
up here.
know.
There's also residual energy of the home, the land, and also the people that live in it. So typically what I do pick up is either the people living in the home, their energy, their loved ones, the home itself, what happened here, or what happened here on the land itself before this home was built.
Oh.
So we did the investigation. This is all the stuff that we found. I'm going to present it to you room by room. I'm also going to tell you the things that the psychic said.
Why
so
he
if
got
that
his
is
headphones like
relevant
that?
to you,
Why
then
he
we
got
can
his
talk about that.
headphones on
So
his head like
my
that,
hope has
sir?
always been that you guys
Why do they
always
both
been
have
that
headphones on
whatever
their
happens,
heads like that?
we
What?
all move on.
Well, I will say this, and this
Oh,
is not
it's gone now.
hyperbole
Okay.
in the slightest. This is by far the most evidence we've ever found in any place by
Oh.
a considerable margin.
Oh. Oh. Wait. Oh. Okay.
Let's
Now
jump
I'm
into it.
intrigued. Okay. Continue.
AJ had mentioned that
Gotta
there
turn up
is a
my brightness for
mischievous
this.
energy in this house.
I know, right, Dex?
Would that person or thing like to present itself?
You can present yourself as a full-bodied apparition or FBA.
We just want to talk, and that's it. We're not here to hurt you.
FBA.
So we're going to give you a little bit of silence right
I
now,
don't know why that cracked me up.
and you can do whatever you like. What are you smirking
Oh.
at, Shane? What are you smirking
Looks like that dresser has eyes. I just saw him looking at me.
What? It does. It.
If anyone is here,
It really
can you
does.
tell us your name?
Oh my god.
If it's too hard to speak, can you move something? There's 2 flashlights on that table. Could you move one of the flashlights?
I don't know if you guys are connected to the homeowners, you still talk with him, but I do believe there is a father figure that is passed over because it feels like there's like a father figure that is connected here to the home. I keep on hearing the name Don or Ron, like Don or Donald is connected here.
That's Matt's dad.
So
Oh.
Oh my gosh.
that's crazy.
God, I'm sorry. Sorry, that was just so surprising.
You okay?
Yeah. That's Matt's dad.
Don.
Donald. Wow.
For the record, off camera, he also identified my grandpa that just passed a couple weeks before this investigation and told me
Oh.
things that I said to him on his deathbed, and I don't know how he knew those things. So
Okay.
Wow.
All right.
Oh
Psychic
my
cracked. All right.
That's incredible.
Love to see it.
yeah, I mean, he was. It's a lot. Okay,
Oh wow.
moving on.
I'm like shaking right now.
Yeah, I know I was too.
Oh.
If we need to stop, you can let me know.
Okay.
All right, now, this is a weird departure, but now we're going straight to Ghost Town.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh.
Got some spooky rain falling outside.
This door. Let's close this door.
Ooh.
Ew.
Yeah, that's a ghost.
Well, it's not one of us.
That's very distinct.
That's a very distinct shush.
Ooh.
This is gonna be a long day. This is gonna be
Uncomfy.
a long day.
However, up to this point, the footsteps, the lights turning on and off, and the alarm malfunction could all be chalked up to coincidence. But one night in August, something would happen
Oh.
in Hannah's bedroom that would change that.
So what started happening is every night Jackson would come, he'd come into our room in the middle of the night, go around to my side of the bed and stand there until I noticed him. Totally creepy. One night I felt him standing next to the bed, and I rolled over and it was not Jackson. It
Oh.
was a girl. A little bit older than Jackson.
Ryan's just like,
Just
oh
stand.
no.
She was a 11-year-old maybe. My first instinct was more annoyed, like, what are you, like, and so then I just rolled back over.
Oh my god.
What's gonna happen for you?
You saw the specter of a little girl in your room, and you were like, "I got to catch up on some Z's." See you later.
The next
Please.
morning, I woke up and I was like, what was that? Because
Okay, fun fact, I also used to do that as a kid. Like whenever I was scared or like had a nightmare, I would go up to my parents' room and just like stand there at the foot of their bed until they woke up and noticed me. So I could say that I was scared. But I was too scared to actually wake them up. So It's not too out of the normal. I'm letting you know. Because I also did that.
Because my first instinct always, as a skeptic, I'm like, I was dreaming.
Okay.
So I woke up, and then Jackson was in bed next to me, and he sits up and starts waking up, and the first thing he does is turn to me and ask, who's blank? And he says a girl's name.
What was the name?
He says it was Matilda.
Initially,
Ew.
my thought was
That's a ghost
seems like
name.
maybe
That's a ghost name for
that could be sleep
sure.
paralysis. You wake up, you see something in your room. That's very common in a lot of sleep paralysis stories that I read. But to have two people say the same thing without,
That's just
talking to each
odd.
other prior.
Like, I've had probably maybe 1 or 2 sleep paralysis moments. They weren't too bad, but they
bad.
definitely
It's
were
not a
like that.
coincidence. That's kind of hard to explain.
Yeah, but
Okay,
if
so
2
right now
people
we're heading into the
experience
master
that
bedroom.
same thing, then
Obviously, this
that's
is another one
odd.
of the
Same
big
thing with the
players in
alarm
this
thing.
house. This is where also
Like, if only
little girl
one of
presented her-
the people experienced that, maybe, like, again, maybe like a dream or a nightmare or something like that. But the fact that they both distinctly remember that happening, little spooky.
yourself to Hannah.
Ooh, I just got chills. All right, we're gonna put the Ovilus on fanatic mode.
Yeah.
The
This
what?
investigation marks our first time using a device referred to as the Ovilus. The Ovilus is a device used to communicate with spirits that takes environmental readings, such as electromagnetic fields and
Oh.
temperature, and then, through those environmental readings, produces phonetic noises that sometimes form words. The theory being that
Oh.
spirits can manipulate the environment to speak through the Ovilus.
Okay, I'm just gonna put it right on the bed, right but where Hannah sleeps. Oh, look at all the mirrors in here too.
I know. This is probably why there's a
Ew.
lot of activity in here because of the mirrors.
Yeah, mirrors are said to be portals.
Right. Openings, doors. Hi.
Hi?
We're talking directly again to Matilda, if that's actually her name. We're talking to the little girl that keeps showing herself in this house. If you are in fact a little girl, can you please show yourself?
Can you prove yourself that you're here in this room with us?
Could you check the back of my arm?
Oh,
You didn't
no.
scratch.
Oh, that was weird.
Here, right there. Is there anything there?
No, not really.
Okay, it just started to burn.
Started to burn.
It could be my head.
Oh, probably. Who's here? Is it Matilda? We don't got all
Matilda?
night, dork.
Oh.
Yeah, that's it.
It just
Who are you here
sounds
for?
like nothing
Who
to
are we
me.
talking to? All right. Nothing. No one.
They may be scared of you. Do you fear the tall man? If this was an other scenario and they thought we were ghosts,
That's
could
pretty-
you imagine
Oh, right.
how frightening you would be? I see a tall man. He wears squares.
Just to really wrap
He
them,
wears
so
squares.
if they do think I'm a ghost, I'm gonna give them the scare of their life right now.
Okay, this is
Oh my god.
There's a family still kind of connected here, as if they're stuck
my
here in some
God.
unique way. And I don't feel like that they're stuck in a negative way that they don't want to leave. I just feel like because they died in a tragic event here. So they don't like that they're here. Set boundaries is what you guys need to do and say, like, look, we live here, we're protecting the family, we're looking out for them, this is what we need to do. It feels like as if like someone's hanging in some ways. I don't know if this wall was here originally or if this is all open, but for some reason I want to walk through this and kind of walk through here. So I don't know what they know about the property or the home itself.
the attic is above us right now, but I don't.
Is it? Okay.
But how do you get to the attic? Oh, I see.
In the closet.
Oh boy.
We're not
wow.
Fuck that with a
that's-
capital F.
Yeah.
What does
Oh.
it look like?
Fun.
What? Why? Do you not want us to do this?
What'd you say?
This is just comically horrific, right? How are we gonna open it?
I don't know.
I want to peek up there.
I don't
That's
think I could
interesting.
physically fit up there.
No.
No,
It's
yeah.
not.
No, no.
But we want to open this first.
Yeah, why
Okay,
do people
let's do
put
it.
like attic openings in their closets? Like, how's anyone supposed to do anything with that?
You know, it's a lot of wood.
What's with your eyes right now? What are you
Right.
doing?
Huh?
It feels like that we need to go back into August. I don't know why August is significant, but it feels like it was a turning point. Like July, August feels like it was a turning point for the family.
They moved in July, and in August is when they first saw
Okay.
the little girl.
This is what I mean. I don't feel like there's a little girl here. And even though they may see this little girl, I'm not getting a little girl here.
Has Jackson ever said what she looked like?
Whenever I bring it up to Jackson, he does not want to talk about it. He gets very upset,
Oh.
like teary-eyed.
Yeah, I think I'd be upset too.
I actually
Fair.
asked him before coming here, just if he would talk to me about it a little bit. And what he...
Oh,
This is real creepy.
uh-oh.
He
Oh,
said,
God.
well, you know I see people in my room a lot.
Oh.
And then what he said was, somebody asked him that night, are you ready for Matilda?
Wait,
Ew,
so
ew,
this is a
ew, I
second
hate
time
it. I
he's
hate
asking
it.
this?
I don't know, and he was truly so upset talking about it. So what he said, and
Ew.
I'm getting like chills, what he said he saw was men and women wearing white and men wearing white pants and women wearing white dresses, and they were standing facing his closet.
There's
Ew.
like some sort of murder, homicide. There's that type of feeling that is connected here.
Oh.
There's hands that cause the situation to happen here. And I feel like there's actually two hands involved here in some unique way as well.
He said he wasn't afraid, but he said he didn't want to say anything.
Ooh.
And he didn't want them to turn around, but it's just a weird
Ugh, gross. Ugh.
visual.
Mm-mm,
Like,
mm-mm.
why are all these people
I feel bad for this
facing
kid.
his closet?
After telling this story, Jackson was visibly upset, and Hannah, being a concerned mother trying to get to the bottom of what was happening to her family and her home, asked Jackson to draw a picture of the
Oh,
little
no.
girl.
I'm scared
Mm-mm.
to unfold this.
Oh, no. Mm-mm.
okay,
Absolutely
so-
not.
It's a crude drawing. It's a 6-year-old drawing.
Sure. Thank you. That's good. I like it.
Now, I will say,
It's a lot of negative
it's
things.
definitely an interesting use of the real estate. It's a very big piece of paper.
Well, kid's got small hands. You know?
Yeah.
It's a child's drawing. It's
I was
essentially if someone
expecting more
drew
than that.
a smiley face, and you said, yeah, that looks like the guy that robbed me.
Oh, I thought you were going to say someone drawing you. In which case, this amount of paper would make sense, just for the head alone.
Although crude, the drawing reflected what Hannah saw, the outfit and the hair specifically. Due to the fact that both Jackson and Hannah saw the same girl, it became fairly difficult for Hannah to deny that there was something strange going on inside her house. Acknowledging such a fact is inconvenient, and beyond that, what could Hannah and her family do besides
You two,
try to
yeah.
ignore it? Hannah continued to sleep through the loud noises in the night, continued to ignore lights turning on and off, and tried to not think about what entities could possibly be visible.
Alright, I'm
her
not a
scene while she
huge,
slept. After
gigantic
telling these
believer
stories to friends, one concerned
in
friend decided
that
to
kind of
sleep
stuff,
over to
but
see if she could
that's
help Hannah
just
confirm that she
creepy.
wasn't going crazy. In the middle of the
Like,
night,
either way, that's just
Alex
creepy.
awoke to her surprise
What?
to the little girl standing in front of her. But bizarrely, much like Hannah, she felt a sense of calm wash over her, and the little girl reached out her hand. Alex reached out to touch it, and when she made contact, she felt a jolt of energy.
Ew.
And suddenly, the little girl was gone.
This is where
Okay, so that was
Hannah's
like
friend
only one
was
person,
sleeping
and
over
that
on
was
the
also the
couch,
producer working
and
on
they
it, so
saw
maybe
the
that was
apparition
just a
once again
dream.
of the little girl.
Just
You said you had
putting
felt
that out
something
there.
around the fireplace, correct?
Really, it's kind of like a negative energy that's connected here in some ways.
Fun.
All right.
Is there anything in this room, anybody that lives in this house or resides in this room in particular, that wants to present itself to us right now? You could touch one of us. Hell, you could even scratch the big guy.
Hell, scratch the big guy.
He's the big guy.
A lot of skin to scratch. Matilda,
Oh.
give it your best. What was that?
Oh.
Did you hear that?
It could be the wood creaking.
Ew. Ew, I hate it. Ew, I hate it.
That's fun.
The house is just settling, yep. Oh my god.
Tap, tap up there.
Ew.
Right where he was saying he thought maybe something was hanging, but okay.
Can you step
Ugh.
forward, please?
Ew, I hate it.
He's
Oh!
devices.
Tap up there.
That's right where he was saying he thought maybe something was hanging, but okay.
Can you step forward, please? Can you make one of these devices? I heard that too.
Nowhere. Oh my god.
From
Yeah.
above.
You
hear
said you
them all
hear
the
No
you hear them all the
way.
time. Does that sound like what it normally sounds like?
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's one, and it's like a.
Yeah.
Oh
Come
my
step forward,
god.
please.
That is
Who's over
so
there?
clear. Okay.
Follow the light. Follow my
Ugh.
voice. I'm over here.
Is it happening?
I would move out
Has
immediately.
the haunt begun?
Nuh-uh. Not for
Please
me,
come
hun.
out right now instead of later. Please. I'm begging you. Well, I guess I'll just go fuck myself then, huh? Right? Funny joke, demon.
Oh my god.
Ghosts, I don't know. Assorted
Shit in
ghouls,
the background.
traveling circus. I don't know what the fuck's going on in this house. I'm gonna be alone later. That's gonna be fun.
It'll be hilarious.
Yeah, laugh it up. You're laughing over on the other side. Ha 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 ha. Very funny.
I mean, I would.
I'll tell you one thing.
Psychics,
When I
they're
have this
just like,
flashlight in my hand,
mm.
I'll whip you across the ghost skull.
sure.
What are you talking about?
God damn it.
You're going crazy, man.
I'm scared.
Yeah, I know.
Alex's experience was confirmation for
Okay.
Hannah after Alex's sighting of the little girl that made 3 different people that had all seen the same thing in separate locations in the house. What was the most odd to Hannah was the fact that whatever this little girl is, it seems to have a calming influence on people, which offers the greater question of what are this entity's intentions? Is it dangerous? Shortly after Alex's experience, Hannah got somewhat of an answer.
Our master bedroom has a lock from the inside, so you can lock somebody out, and there's a keyhole on the outside. And for us, having little kids, that's not safe because I know one of my kids will lock us out from the inside of the room and think
Okay.
it's very funny. So we decided to leave the key in the keyhole. It opens inwards, so there's no way the key would hit the wall or anything if somebody flung the door open. A little bit after my friend had her thing in the night, I heard my husband asking the kids if they had done something. And I went to look, and he showed me that the key in the keyhole was bent at about like a 45-degree angle. Which I think could happen if it was like smashed into the wall or something. But it opened inward. And so, first of all, it's not something a kid would have done without like having a lot of damage to themselves. Like if they had hit it with their hands or something, like that would hurt.
Yeah.
So we went to try to bend it back, and it would not budge. We tried, or I tried, Matt tried. It would not bend back.
And you were trying to do this with what, like tools or even your hands?
We got tools, hands, and I know.
Yeah,
I
if they
didn't
couldn't do
it,
that
and
with
he knows he
tools,
didn't do it.
I don't think a child
kids
would be
could
able to
not
do
have done this.
that.
And there's no way it hit the wall. So that was the one physical thing that was just
Monka S.
hard to explain.
Hannah felt that whatever was in the house may be a little aggressive. And
Spooky.
it's during this time that
Oh.
she came into contact with us in hopes that we would find out what was truly going on inside her home, and that hopefully we could fix it. Looking into the house's history, I found that only 2 families lived here before and found no reports of paranormal activity. So either the activity started when Hannah arrived, or perhaps prior residents could have been reaching out to entities themselves before Hannah and her family moved in. And looking into the history of the land before it would become a home, it appears that the house is situated on a plot of land that was once part of wheat fields, so nothing sinister there. Which brings us to the original question: who and what is this entity that haunts Hannah's home? Based on the timeline of events, the showing of aggression, and prior cases we've investigated, namely the Sally House in Kansas, I'm unfortunately inclined to believe that the entity presenting itself as a little girl is not a little girl at all.
Probably.
Our past research indicates that oftentimes the spirits of children are in fact demons in disguise.
All right, so right now we are entering Jackson's room, which, as you know, Shane, is
This is where it
one of
all
the more
happened.
active rooms in this house. I will not pretend that I have the vision of any sort, or I'm not spiritually sensitive, but I hate the way I feel in here.
Yeah?
I'm just gonna say that.
There is.
Well,
some
I wonder
old
why.
energy that's here.
Old.
Yeah, like
Ancient.
yes. I mean, for me, it feels like it's not even just the homeowners. It's not their loved ones. It's not none of that's connected here. So I feel like there's multiple layers that are happening.
Is it human?
I believe it. takes form of a human. If that's the best way I can describe that.
Very good.
Because it feels like because it feels like it like overlays itself in some ways, the same like
Yeah.
pops of
Mm,
gameplay.
great.
vial of holy
Sounds
water
so
here.
fun.
I'm good.
They hear walking out there, huh?
What?
They hear walking, the owners.
They hear walking everywhere in this.
Yeah,
house.
I hear walking like now.
Yeah, it's.
What?
She said it's so loud that it wakes her up.
No, like I hear it like with my,
Oh,
like I hear it like psychically as if I'm hearing walking, not of physical, like spiritually.
How does that?
don't
Oh.
like that.
So I believe there's actually like shuffling is the best way I can describe it, like someone shuffling their feet, like dragging their feet in some ways. But I feel like I'm also dragging something on the floor. So
Ew.
there's something very heavy with it that I feel like it's also connected
No,
to.
thank you.
Boy, that's sort of a good campfire tale here in like feet, but also sort of a
Wait,
dragging.
quiet for a second. I thought I heard whimpering. Sorry, go again. Say what you were saying.
Oh no, I just
I'm
heard that.
just-
No, is it her? I just heard that.
Devin, are you speaking out there?
No, I swear I just heard that as well.
I thought so too.
Were you laughing?
That's disturbing, yeah.
I did hear it and I thought it was Devin.
Okay, so that's Matt, me,
Won't
and
get
AJ all
us.
hearing the same like laughing. But what's weird is we don't catch it in audio.
Ugh,
I don't know what that's
it's
about.
messing with your brains.
When we're talking about this kind of stuff and we're maybe exposing whatever is in here, are they aware of that, or did they not like us, exposing their ruse? I suppose.
No, they love it. Because what you're doing, you're feeding into their energy. So if you're like saying like, hey, I'm afraid of it, but let's try to contact it, like you're feeding to that, so you're giving them more power, more energy in some ways to say like, well, excuse the language, let's fuck with you now.
Oh,
So
Let's feed
great.
it. Yum,
Let's
yum.
feed it.
Yum
Yeah.
yum. We hear that
Yum yum.
there are 2 men, 2 women in here, and we also hear that there is a little girl in here. And the little girl in particular is who I'm talking to.
Perhaps goes by the name of Matilda.
Can you say your name?
Oh god, yeah.
Are you actually a little girl?
Mm-mm.
I think you're not.
I heard no. It's just right off the top of my head.
You just heard no?
No.
Well, that's fun. What are you?
Stop hiding, you
That feels
coward.
violating. Mm-hmm.
And also, why the pigtails? It's a little cliche.
Oh, God, I don't want to say this.
What?
I'm not scared of you, so please say your name.
Oh no.
He's lying, but please say your name.
I have a bottle of holy water. What do you have?
Me.
Let me put this.
Tipple pig.
Fair. Oh my god, is that a Minecraft ocelot?
Okay.
Yo. Yo.
All right, buddy. You hit the thing. Or did it make a noise?
It made a noise. I wasn't expecting it. I was grabbing the teddy bear. Oh. Oh.
Oh my god.
Ghost hunting light back on.
So, we now give you the room.
No, seriously, that is a
Please communicate
Minecraft
with us and step
ocelot.
forward.
Great sense of games in that household. Love it. Love to hear it. Love to see it.
Okay, we're leaving. Fucking Christ. Almighty, why do every time I get near this stupid box?
Not like I said your name.
Yeah, I know.
It's not like I said
Wait,
right.
what?
Why do every time I get near this
Hold on, I wanna hear
stupid
this.
box? Yep.
Not like I said your name.
Yeah, I know.
It's not like I said
Mm.
right. And
Yep. Yeah, good
I don't
consonants.
hear that, but okay.
Okay, we're leaving. I'm turning it off. Here's your chance. 3,
Oh.
3.
it's not done.
What do you want to say? I'm going.
You.
Okay, that was more clear.
Oh.
Huh.
My hair's just rising like this.
What the
Uh-uh.
fuck, dude? Yeah, the hair is rising up in my arm too. Why?
Actually, I've actually got goosebumps right now
Yeah.
too.
Oh, I actually see
That's
it.
No,
involuntary.
yeah, that's crazy.
I'm not.
That's
laughing at it.
involuntary.
I think there's just an energy in them.
Yeah, I mean,
Do you not
I
want
hope
me
so.
to leave? I'm going to turn this off.
Oh my god,
One
okay.
more time, please.
Can you say that again, please? I'm talking to you. Can you say that again, please? Who are you?
Replay the laughing.
Again,
Okay,
please.
hold
An energy in them. It's involuntary.
Uh,
I'm not like, I don't have chills. I think there's just an energy in them.
Don't know.
Do you not want me to leave? I'm going to turn this off.
Okay.
One more time, please.
Can you say that again, please?
I think I got. Crossing my fingers.
I'm talking to you. Can you say that again, please? Who are you?
I don't know if you caught that, but this lit up red.
Ew.
Oh, the temperature
Yeah.
changed. What do you want with this house? What do you want with me?
Oh, this just ran out.
Why are you playing with me? Just speak. Why do I have to threaten every time? I'm going to turn it off for sure this time.
Do you hate Ryan?
Did it say no?
Oh. Did I go back far enough?
I hate this.
I don't think I
Last
did.
chance. 5.
5.
Chance.
I don't think I went far back enough. Hold on.
Yeah.
Walk, dude.
Oh, there we go. Okay, here we go. Okay.
It's not done.
I got it, Kuna. Sorry.
What do you want to say? I'm going.
You. Oh. My hair's just
Ew.
rising like this.
What the fuck, dude? Yeah, the hair is rising up on my arm too. Why?
It's actually, I've actually got goosebumps right now,
Yeah.
too.
Oh, I
Ew.
actually see it.
That's
Ew,
Oh,
I
yeah,
hate it.
very.
Okay, hold on.
I'm not like,
I
I
gotta let
don't
my
have
guard out.
chills. I think there's just an energy in the room.
Do you not want me to leave? I'm going to turn this off.
Do you not want to go? Go on.
One more time, please.
Can you say that again, please?
Okay.
I'm talking to you. Can you say that again, please? Who are you?
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
don't know
it was a
if you caught
high
that,
pitched
but
thing.
This lit up red.
Oh, the temperature
Yeah.
changed.
Mm-mm.
What do you want with this house? What do you want with me?
Oh my god.
Oh, this just ran out.
Why are you playing with me? Just speak. Why do I have to threaten every time? I'm going to turn it off for sure this time.
Do you hate Ryan?
Oh.
Did it say no?
Uh-oh.
I hate this.
Yeah, the high-pitched
Last
ha.
chance.
Not creepy at all. Yep. Yep.
5.
5. He's mocking
You're mocking
you.
me, huh?
5
You think
doesn't
this is
have two
funny?
syllables, but
'Cause
okay.
I don't. Do you want me to say? You want me to count down again? I'm gonna turn it off in 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2.
Stop. I think so. Not sure. I would go back and listen to that audio.
Is there a Matilda here? Are we
This is
speaking
spooky.
with Matilda?
All right, you're gonna make me do it again. I'm gonna turn this off in 5 seconds, and I mean it this time. 5.
5.
Oh
You don't
my
have anything
God.
on your hands, are you? That's triggering it, or
No.
That's
Oh,
crazy.
I'm holding it the entire time.
That's crazy.
Are we talking with Matilda?
You are?
Ew.
Shut up.
Uh-uh.
This is fucking crazy. This is crazy. If that's true, say your name. I need to hear your name. Otherwise, I'm not gonna believe it. If you're really taking this this whole I'm a child thing this far, I respect the method, but I'm starting to get frustrated. You're gonna make me count down again, Harry. Okay, here we go. I'm turning it off in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Wow.
All right.
I'm
That's
out of
crazy.
here.
Yeah.
That is freaking crazy.
And on that note, we enter the final phase
Nuh-uh.
of the investigation, sleeping in the house.
Mm-mm.
Shane will be sleeping in the master bedroom, and I will be sleeping in Jackson's room.
Mm-mm. Absolutely not.
Well, that is horrifying. Not doing that. Fuck that.
Open this closet.
I don't like those kinds of closets.
Since we've got access to the attic here, this way, if there's any sort of demon or malevolent spirit, they can slink out of the attic and into my body.
Oh,
The
fun.
purring of the spirit box brings me comfort.
Okay, okay. I tried to let you out, but you didn't want to. Oh, well.
Alrighty.
Brad's in the other room doing the spirit box. I think tonight may have changed him. He got rattled.
I guess specifically I'm talking to, Matilda.
Ew.
Now, what was that?
Wonder if he's gonna sleep tonight.
I have this
The ghost was just tired
big ol'
of
bottle
Spia's
of holy
fake
water.
threats to turn it off. Yes, for real.
Oh, you don't like that, huh? Who was that? Say something again. Speak.
I'm gonna sleep tonight. I know that much.
Uh-oh. It suddenly got colder in this room.
I'm going to sleep now.
I'm just scared to close my eyes because when I close my eyes, I'm scared when I open them, there's going to be something standing in front of me.
Good night, ghouls. If there's any demons in here, feel free to slither into my heart.
Oh my god, no thanks.
Alrighty, it is morning time. Exhausted. Slept in my contacts for an hour.
Oh.
Just another day at the office for the unsolved boys. I hope Hannah
Yeah,
finds
unsolved
some
boys.
sort of solace in the work we did here tonight.
Oh my god. Iconic name.
Just reflecting back on it. Let's reflect back on it for just a brief moment. Yeah, we probably didn't do much. But, see you later, whatever's in there. You had your opportunity. You blew it.
You messed up, man.
You blew it.
And now you're dead.
Already was dead, but yeah.
Well, you're dead.
You have now seen the evidence of our investigation. What are your thoughts?
Oh boy,
Yeah,
my
what's your
doggy
reaction to it?
barking.
I'm kind of confused still.
It's a confusing.
It's confusing because it's like it might be bad, but not.
Frankly, it sounds like there's a ghoul war going on in your home.
Yeah.
And different ghouls
Like
from different eras
secret
are vying.
identities.
Yeah.
And
They're all vying for ownership.
I would really like to know for sure, like what it is. You
I don't know if you're ever gonna get that.
No.
But you can. What you can do is you could take the precautions. I think.
Between the psychic's readings and the
Spooky.
plethora of evidence captured, I feel safe in saying that there is definitely something haunting Hannah's home.
Oh my
I can only
goodness.
hope
What
that
he
our
barking
investigation
for?
provided answers for Hannah and her family. At the very least, proper steps to cleanse
What-
the home
what
have been
is-
taken to ensure their safety. Yet, Shane and skeptics
Oh my
believe
God.
that the evidence captured find no
Dude,
means to
ah!
prove it, and consequently, whether or not Hannah's home is definitively haunted will remain unsolved.
My dog just not stop barking. Okay. Sure. Alright, what we feeling? We feeling one more or are we feeling that? Oh boy, there's no need. This is the last one, I believe, in season 5. The hold on, let me. Sorry, had to sneeze. Are we feeling another one, or? I mean, I'm down for one more, but it's up to you. Let's see what this says. Okay, yeah, it doesn't say much. Alright, that's fine. Rainbow might be streaming in like 15 minutes. Yeah. Oh. Interesting.
Señora, yo no los conozco.
Okay, I wanna You know what? Let's leave this till the next time. Oh my god. No way. Alright, that was funny. Alright. Well, thank you all for tuning in. It was super fun. I want to do this a few more times. It's just super funny and it's a great time. But yeah, I have a Twitter. And go check that out if you want to know when I'm streaming next. I don't know if I'll be streaming tomorrow. I don't know when the next time I'm going to be streaming is. Because I have college, obviously. But if I feel like it tomorrow, Again, I'll put it on Twitter and I'll let you guys know. But yeah, I try to do streams as often as I can. And if you want to check out my other streams, you can go to my VOD channel on Twitch, or I have, it's not updated, but I have a YouTube channel for VODs as well. So, yeah, I will see you all in the next stream, and I hope you all take care of yourself, and don't be stupid. See ya! Bye! Thanks for tuning in! And see ya, VOD watchers!